Today, on what should be Masters Sunday, we're going to try to relive and recreate one of the greatest shots in Masters history, and that is Bubba Watson's 45-yard hook out of the woods on the 10th hole in the second playoff of the 2012 Masters. Now, it's still tough to fathom how he's able to pull this shot off, and my first advice to most of you in this situation would simply be to punch out, try to save 5 or 6, but if we do have to pull off that hook or slice, we're going to try working on how we would execute. Now, first shot we're going to try to work on will be that hook. So we're going to imagine we have an obstacle straight in front of us. So we can't go straight. We either have to hook it or slice it. So for this, we're going to try to hook it. Now, what we're going to start off by doing is closing our stance. Now, it's important to understand when you close your stance, the stance works in a circle. So you can't just simply pull your trail foot back, because if you just pull that trail foot back, that ball position is going to be way up in the front of your stance. So you're going to have to shift around that circle so that that ball, when we're looking perpendicular to our stance line, is still center of our stance. Now from here, we're going to leave that club face pointed towards our target. The simple way to understand is have the club face pointed where you want the ball to end up and have your stance where you want the ball to start. Now we're going to swing along with our stance line, and we're going to release this club as we come through, trying to work that ball as much as we can from right to left. It's important to also understand when we hook the ball, it's going to go much lower and it's going to roll out quite a bit. So you have to play for this when we're playing a big hook. The next shot we're going to hit will be that big slice if we have to go around left to right. Same thing, we're going to start off by opening our stance now, but again, it works in a circle. So we don't want to just simply pull our lead foot back, but we want to rotate around that circle so that the ball is still centered of our stance. From here, again, we're going to leave the club face pointed at the target, which will now be open in relation to our stance. And instead of releasing that club like we did when we hit that hook, we're going to instead try to hold that finish off. So we don't want to release it, we want to hold it off, similar to if you watch a video of Arnold Palmer with that helicopter finish, and hopefully from here we can start this ball way left and get it to work left to right. Again, opposite of the hook, this ball is going to go much higher, it's not going to roll out quite as much, but hopefully these two shots can help save us if we're ever in trouble so we can still go low.